that being an incident, yesterday another unfortunate incident happened. I need to chip it in. My road manager and a friend was robbed right after I'd left them. You know, I left them and I drove home, and he was going to drop the friend at home. Immediately they got into their compound.
Robbery.
2 armed robbers got into the house, snatched their car and sped off right in their compound.
Wow.
You know, could have lost his life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
we're grateful.
So I'm just pleading, I'm using the opportunity. This is Ghana TV. If you know, if you're street, if you know about what happened, we don't intend to hurt anybody. We just bring love to the people. So kindly, please, park the car somewhere. It's a Benz. You know, I think it's a C300, C, one of those C. We'll find the details. We've reported and everything, but I'm just using this fateful opportunity, this, you know, if I can, to plead with whoever is behind it. Just leave the car somewhere. The money definitely is not easy to come by, but it's not a problem. The money's in the car whatsoever. The phones, no problem. Just park the car somewhere. You know, be good to us, because nobody has done anything. We don't owe you. We haven't hurt you. We haven't stolen from you. We're only working hard to get our peace. So imagine you working so hard to you the thief, you know. Imagine they come thief you for your house.
Thief, man.
It's not fair.
Stonebwoy Abe reveal a very sad news. I see ewo on one kasani manager so I friend Chief Steals. To those of us who don't know, Stonebwoy's road manager, the image and I just say a da screen so now a few hours ago, Stonebwoy could PMO GTV with a celebrated journalist a year Kafui Day and I just want to know having some discussion along the line. Emra Okasa the Afaseni Unya accident on the Tema motorway so no and chippy in say a few days ago, just R0bbεrs be a follow the manager match so drew fear at gunpoint omo Benz car edi dwane or say adie we oma report e the Ghana police service now so osre omo mbe wiaye no say omo nko park car no emfansi baby sika bi ehihiem na omo yi sika no na so car ne de osre omala they should leave that car for the manager or sanso esre Ghana police service for say they should investigate the case and then retrieve the car. This has actually caused some questions to be asked. Ebinum ebisa say tracker any car any man one. Ebinum enso say at the security any Chief Steals or ye manager of Stonebwoy Efie and some are also asking inside them one strappy. Say as an artist manager of that caliber there and Komujidi say was a strap kakra edan home and can crofoni we are no obetimi a fire back at them emro call this among other questions and ebinum ebisa and also still in the idea betimi atu obia say you could be a victim of that particular incident. Without wasting much time, the Stonebwoy Ekaye. All credit to GTV and Kafui Day. Yaba to Amuso.
In primary school, I actually had a group. I think it's online. There was 3 of us in the picture in the Kukunte, and so that was I was in class 5, and I had a musical group already in class 5. So I must have been showing talent. I used to sing in the choir at church, children's choir, all of that one. Yeah. So.
Which one of the songs can you remember? The children's
I mean, it's on
yeah, but you took it all the way back.
So that was a song that got me to like the school started like okay, look. So we've been doing this from when. So the talent, I think that I've known about it from early, and then I also didn't leave it. I just love to. I think I was grown in an environment that allowed me to express myself, write my poems, write my plays, give it to my school, and then we act it out. So from early, I think I want to thank everybody who I'm not aware of, who made sure, especially some of my classmates from primary, they would, you can do it, even senior high school. So along the way, my talent has been very evident, and so we just harnessed it. But up to a point where I think I got to junior high school 3 JSS, got into an accident, then the routes changed, went into the hospital situation, came back, and life made it such a way that there was nothing in front of me. All I had was music. So I had to just
I hope this doesn't make you too uncomfortable. The accident, did you see it happening? I mean, do you remember what was happening before the accident happened?
We were on the motorway headed back home. We had come to Accra from Ashaiman to visit my uncle on a fateful Sunday. So by the time where the toll is now, there's old toll, at the time. So I think what I remember is that we pulled over. My sister, and my dad were driving in our car. We pulled over for me to pee off. I was a 12-year-old kid, almost 13. So we went out, I peed, and then we got back into the car. When we got back to my sister and I were in the back, so we're always giggling and chatting and vibing. You know our fathers.
Yeah.
He was like, stop. Okay, cool. So now we're not giggling anymore. So after I went to pee back, I went to assume the front seat so that there's separation.
Yeah, man. No more.
She was in the back seat.
Giggle by yourself.
By 2 minutes time, that was it.
It was a flash.
Yes, it was a flash. So by the time I sat in front, I don't know what happened any longer.
You don't remember anything?
I don't remember. All I remember was I don't know. So that's all. I sat in the car in front. Immediately when that was what happened, and then 3 days after, I found myself at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And
you were gone for like 3 days.
That's what I remember.
That's what you remember.
That's what I remember.
What?
Till that time. So then, that was it. That was where the whole thing took some turns, and it was actually a police car eventually who hit into ours. I think I've said this on a few platforms, but that being an incident, yesterday another unfortunate incident happened. I need to chip it in. My road manager and a friend was robbed right after I'd left them. I left them and I drove home, and he was going to drop the friend at home. Immediately they got into their compound.
Robbery.
2 armed robbers got into the house, snatched their car and sped off right in their compound.
Wow.
Could have lost his life.
Yeah, man.
What I'm saying? So
we're grateful.
So I'm just pleading, I'm using the opportunity. This is Ghana TV. If you know of your street, if you know about what happened, we don't intend to hurt anybody. We just bring love to the people. So kindly, please, park the car somewhere. It's a Benz. I think it's a C300, one of those C. We'll find the details. We've reported and everything, but I'm just using this fateful opportunity, if I can, to plead with whoever is behind it. Just leave the car somewhere. The money definitely is not easy to come by, but it's not a problem. The money's in the car whatsoever. The phones, no problem. Just park the car somewhere. Be good to us, because nobody has done anything. We don't owe you. We haven't hurt you. We haven't stolen from you. We're only working hard to get our peace. So imagine you working so hard to you, the thief. Imagine they come thief you for your house.
Thief, man.
It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And at gunpoint.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And so please. One of those incidents.
Yes.
Imagine he was shot,
another
and
story.
Then something else. Just
another story.
Yeah, man.
Did you, in your quiet times, do you reflect about your life? If the accident hadn't happened, do you go into those if scenarios?
Yeah, I do go into the ifs, because I was about to travel abroad as young as that age. I won a visa lottery at that age.
Hey, at the age of 13.
Yes.
Were you legit?
I'm blessed. I believe I'm blessed, and I thank God for that. So I acknowledge that, and I know that upon my life. So I push myself to be able to attain every level that God has for me at that age. So what I remember was...
So what? Back it up a bit.
Yes.
So what? You were applying to go to Yankee at the age of 13?
Yes.
Why?
My father actually applied for all of us visa lottery. Believe me. When the letter came in, I thought it was one of the letters I've been posting. I'm one of those kids who write letters to football clubs, jerseys and all of that. So when he came and said, I come to DHL in Accra and come and collect a parcel. So I told my big sister, and we went to collect the parcel, and it was there. It's there. At the Accra, they gave it to us. We came, I was reading it, we couldn't understand what I was reading. But it was visa lottery, Kentucky State, you've won, and everybody's like, you 13-year-old, But my signature at the age of 13, the man where they say, he tell my father, say, this your son, you have to pay critical attention to this your son, you become somebody in future,
So basically, that is Stonebwoy's own narration, how he got the accident, and also saying any manager Chief Steals has been robbed. Adolfo, any information just say onsa ebeka, especially once a new guy be onye jume be all of a sudden o cruise and now akoye Benz deal be enye sika bama, kindly tip of the police a bit me abuaye nyina, because thieves there they are our number one enemies. Adolfo R0bbẹrs TV so and I'm once again all credit to GHTV and Kafui day any update ever by Edebe Bremo. Yeda CP.
R0bbẹrs TV.